Hello and welcome, my name is Aleisha if you're not familiar, and today I'm going to be telling you about my vegan high tea experience. So recently I just let you all know that I am going to Canada for a working holiday, and it's going to be about 2 years. So as a way to say goodbye and a nice way to spend some extra time, quality time with my family, Mum booked us a high tea, a place that offered vegan, dairy-free and normal set menus. It is a place in Auckland. It is in Cornwall Park. It is a bistro, and we went there today. That was what we did. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about it, how I felt, how it went. There's also some footage of us in the cafe and what the menus were like. So it was all, when we walked in, the table was set so nicely. So there was cute little teacups and saucers. As we walked in, they brought some menus to our table with us and placed the menus on our table. I had the vegan set menu, my sister had the dairy-free, and my parents had a normal menu. The dairy-free and vegan menu actually turned out to be incredibly similar, just with meat being the main difference between the two. Both of the menus, they looked gorgeous. They had gold detailing on the writing. Tea was included with the package, but you could pay a little bit extra and get mocktails or a more expensive drink, basically. I did end up getting a drink. I got a passion fruit mango mocktail that I thought was a little bit too salty. I have a bit of a sweet tooth and I didn't enjoy it all that much, but my sister got the raspberry tea and I tried a little bit of that. That was so good. I recommend that. Moving on to the actual food, they came out in these tiered towers which looked gorgeous, and it was a great display. My parents shared theirs because they were having the same of each thing. My sister and I got an individual one each. Sweets on the top, savouries on the bottom, and there was a nice range of both savoury and sweet. Now I didn't film each individual piece of food, however I could go a little bit about each. So there were scones on each for both of us. Mum seems to think that they may have just used the same batch, but who's to know for sure. But the scones definitely had too much baking soda in them. It tasted like you're not familiar with Anzac cookies. The Australians and New Zealanders out there will know, but if you add too much baking soda, you can taste it, and it's crunchy on the outside. They just weren't all that good, but the coconut yogurt that they came with, that was amazing. There was this cute little curry puff as another savoury option, flaky pastry. The taste was quite good, and the topping, it was like a coconut yogurt and chives topping, also delicious. But I only had half of mine because I couldn't get over the texture of the flaky pastry in my mouth. So I gave the rest of that one to my sister because she quite enjoyed those. There was a passion fruit cheesecake. I thought it was a little bit grainy textured, a little bit curdled, and the cream cheese was incredibly tart, I guess is the right word. I didn't enjoy that one all that much. Then there was a lemon cupcake. I'm convinced it was dairy free. It was quite dry, very dense. The icing on top was a cream cheese icing, but the icing itself was quite dry and not overly sweet, so it didn't help moisten the cupcake at all. But you'll see at the end it was overall quite successful. There was also a nice little caramel slice. The caramel wasn't quite set and the chocolate was a little bit rough, but this is all coming from a baker and a baking family who knows that I can do better. So from the perspective of, they actually provide vegan options, and it was a range of vegan options, it was incredible. But I know with a little bit of recipe development, and there are better recipes out there, that it kind of not ruined it, but I thought the food could have been better. Overall it wasn't too bad. My parents definitely enjoyed theirs. Their sandwiches on my one, they were avocado, a decent amount of avocado too. They weren't stingy with the avo, and a beautiful relish. The relish was delicious. Even Hayley agreed she liked the relish. Overall, would I go to the same place again? No. But would I do a high tea again? Yes. If they had a better option of vegan foods. But it's hard to tell, and it's definitely experience. It was a great time spent with family. That was how my experience went. Don't take mine for a grain of salt. Look around, see what your options are. Definitely think it's worth trying at least once. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope it has been helpful. I want you to comment down below what your experiences are with high tea, or something that you've wanted to try, if it's something is there places near you that you'd recommend to other people? Let me know. And yeah, if you like this video, please consider hitting that subscribe button and that bell notification icon so you get notified when I upload. Also, that like button helps me out tremendously. And that is all I have for you today. So my next videos will probably be packing or traveling or heading to Canada. But that is all I have for now. So peace.
All I need are some better days, 'cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days.